people, and here is Phantom Station 16. Will help you guys to improve graphic technique. Today let's see how to remove a boring background and replace another impressive one. Do you like this? Let's go to the beach. Here is the original photo with such a boring wall. I'll do a quick mask to test with a new background. Okay, looks good. Let's dive in. First to mention, I'll never ever use these lasso tools for real jobs, as it never can do a good job. Really hard to get into something precise. You'll be frustrated too. So what? Well, the professional way to get into it is to use Path. Hit P for this shortcut. Make sure to check for these overlapping options to get what you want. I'll do it really quick, cause this is not a cutting path episode, but a compositing instead. You can watch or skip this part if you want, and move to the masking section. Finish cutting, then give it a name, any. Hold Ctrl, click on the path to get the selection, then click on this icon to mask this layer. Can you see? The mask is a little bit sharp. Move further to next step. Hold Alt, and click on the mask to view it as alpha. Yes, it's sharp, of course. Now we will soften the edge. Go to Filter, looking for Gaussian Blur on the drop-down menu. Give it a number. With this photo, I use 1. Now, the edge is soft enough for a natural look. Okay, next step. You can do or not, but believe me, it's amazing. I use the smudge tool to enhance the mask where it is not good enough. You can use your eyes of art. Prove yourself. You'll never learn this technique anywhere else at any school, because this is my experience of 20 years working with Photoshop. Remember, luxury is in each detail. Like this, touch it softly. Here, leave the hair like this, and don't worry, it will be amazing too. How does it look? You can do it too, some moment later. Continue touching up until you're happy with the detailed mask. For now, with the hair, just looking for some parts where it doesn't have clear edges. Then make it softer in the mask. Leave it like that. Let's do the shadow, otherwise, she looks like floating in the air. Draw an area of the real shadow, then make a new layer for this. Hold Ctrl and click on this button to make an invert mask. Hit B for the brush tool, then hit D, then X to get the white, and start to draw. You kinda guess where is the shadow, and get it back by switching between the mask and the original image. Hold Shift and click on the mask. Now, we should resize the background a bit, as it looks too small in comparison to her. This is the time for doing this. Don't forget to save your file, also means to save your life, or somebody will have to suicide for a foolish reason. It's time to get back to the hair, right? Let's go to the barber shop. Make a selection for the hair. Click on the original image, not the mask, then make a copy. It doesn't need to be perfect. move it downward to be behind the beauty. Let's do another cut that better fitted to her real hair. You know, not pretty much, but as good as possible. Give it a name, as always. Make this as a mask for the hair layer. Well, it's not perfect straight away, but a bit better look. Now I want you to change this blending mode to be multiply. Return to the beauty layer, select his mask, then start to erase a little bit the edge of the hair. If you don't know how, choose the brush tool by hit P, then hit D for black and white selection, and press X to reverse between the foreground and background. You will use the black to erase, white to recover. Your duty is to make it blend into the hair layer underneath. Look, it is 70% of the progress, and it looks pretty good. Let's make it even nicer. Create a new blank layer, rename it as Draw Hair, or anything you want. Hit F5 to customize the brush. You will need to select the transfer option and use pen pressure for a soft look, both sides, and the shape dynamics option to make it look more like hair. Draw some small hair, randomly, bear in mind to follow a natural flow of the hair. Just use your artistic mind to create fantastic hair strokes until it's done. How does it look? Let's do more about shadow stuff. We will duplicate the original shadow layer to be 2 layers, one as normal blending mode, one as multiplier blending mode, both 50% of opacity. This creates an even more natural look. Group these layers, rearrange them neatly. Okay, the final step is to make the beauty blend into the background as one piece. Create a new blank layer, name it as Rim Light, and change its blending mode to Overlay. Also hit Ctrl, Alt, G to group it down as clipping mask belong to the beauty layer. Starting to draw some light selected onto the hair, where you find it needed. Also, her hands, her legs, her face, you know, to make all of her skin merge into the light source of the background. And a little bit on her white shirt as the light traveled through it. That is the soft light. Now we'll do the hard light, then our job will be finished. Create a new layer as color dodge blending mode. Make sure it gets black by select this option. Do clipping mask for it to the beauty layer again. Draw some hard light, not very much. You will do on the hair layer underneath as well. And if you want, you should do some on her legs too, as it should catch some strong lighting here. Now duplicate this layer, move it down and clipping mask to the hair layer. Do it the same way, but stronger. We are drawing on the white brush. Now change it to orange to get an even more catchy, to human eyes. Okay, 99%. Last step is to blur the draw a bit, in purpose to get a smoother look. The final color grading is making the beauty warmer, using Curves tool. Congratulations, you finished. Enjoy the beach. Please subscribe and share if you like.